now the group 5 of the advanced school. So we are going, Marion and I, Maxime, we are going to explain the different topic of today, the experimental setup, the literature study, and then the next steps we are going to do during the next weeks. And sorry for the other group members who are still at school to handle the experimental setup. So yeah, the experimental setup is divided in 2 experiments, and then the next step is of course the experiment and the planning. I'm going to develop that after. So on the literature study, of course we are still working on it because the advice document, the report will be in 8 weeks actually. So we're still working on it. And as I said, the teachers still need to correct some of our mistakes. What we learned from your data actually, in your compost, the NPK ratio are 3 to 5, and we found out that the general compost used by the general household, its ratio should be equal, so 5, 5, 5 for example, or 1, 1, 1. So that means we need to enrich the compost in nitrogen and potassium and phosphorus, for now, if you want to have the balance of ratio. What we found out in the chicken manure that there is a lot of phosphorus, and thanks to your data we didn't find nitrogen, but we need to investigate that because maybe they didn't actually looking for the nitrogen. So maybe there is, but in the data we've got there is nothing written on it. And in the wastewater, the data you give to us, there is only nitrogen and a lot of heavy metals. So maybe that could be a problem for the experimental setup. But that, until now, that's good. In one you've got phosphorus, and in the other you have the nitrogen. So if we mix both together, we can recover the phosphorus and the nitrogen at the same time. So it could be nice to mix the 2 side streams. And we also study some other alternatives, like the cyanobacteria. So it's just you grow cyanobacteria with the mixing of chicken manure and wastewater, and then the cyanobacteria uptake the nutrient from the mix we made, and then you just need to put the cyanobacteria directly in the compost. The other alternative is the vermicomposting. So you just you put some worms inside of your compost, and the worms, they're going to digest the compost, and by pooping they are going to enrich the compost. But the solution we decided to choose is the lemna, hot dog. Maybe you already heard of something about that plant. It's a plant we grow on generally in pound. It's very tiny thing. It's like the one on the right. It's very, very small, and it's grow and it's uptake the nutrient inside the water, and the lemna take a lot of nitrogen, phosphorus. So it could be nice for recover for enrich the compost actually. So that's we've made a lot of alternatives in the literature study, but we found out that the lemna is the most useful. So okay, today's guys we are going to speak about the timesheets, the experiment, and also the client meeting. Maybe the client meeting first, and we will also discuss about the meeting of tomorrow with Jappe. Okay. So first topic, did you do your timesheet? Because today is supposed to be like the deadline.
Yes, it was I forgot it, but we can do it until tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay, do it before tomorrow because Jappe is going to ask for the
timesheets.
Do it until the week 9, so do it until the week 8. Do you still need this week? Okay, so no more questions, nothing else, nothing to say. So I guess the meeting is over. Nice.